fine, divine day. It's such a beautiful day. The wind is blowing. I don't know if the wind is blowing before I get out here because I can look out my window and I don't see like the trees blowing. But when I come outside, the wind is here and the trees are moving. And they move rapidly. Even the ones, the flowers that are on the ground, they move pretty fast. Even my little tree that I sing to over there is moving. I think I bring the wind with me, honestly. I think I have that gift. I think I have the gift. From the Most High, of course. When you're one with nature, it kind of it comes with the territory. But I came on here to discuss follow your dreams. Follow your dreams, okay? Because a lot of times, before we're born, our parents, they already have this thing in their mind of what we're going to do, what they want us to do, They'll say, oh, my baby's going to follow my footsteps, If your mother was a model, your mom wants you to be a model and follow her footsteps. If your father was in the military, sometimes they want you to follow their footsteps. If your father's a fireman, they want you to follow their footsteps. If your parents work at the casino, they want you to follow their footsteps. If you have doctors in your family, they want you to follow their footsteps. You have teachers in the family, professors in the family, they want you to follow their footsteps. Listen, my father was in the military, okay? He went into the army. And I chose to go into the Air Force because I was in the Army JROTC in high school, and they were just so mean and disgusting, and I felt like they were hazing. They were doing a lot of hazing when I was in the Army JROTC at Meade, and I did not enjoy it at all. Every little thing that I did, because of course I was just this funny person, any little thing that I did that had people laughing, they're gonna tell me to drop. You know what I'm saying? Like, drop and give me 50. So yeah, I didn't enjoy that. Like, you're punishing me for being funny. Like, make it make sense. But then I went to the Air Force JROTC when I came and went to Biloxi High. And I was like, you know what? This is pretty easy. Okay, I like this. I can do this. You know what I'm saying? I can do this. So I went into the Air Force. And, the reason why I did it also because, like, I enjoyed how my father could just go and come as he pleased. You know what I'm saying? It's like he would be gone, he would deploy, and then he would come home when he wanted to come home. I just liked that freedom. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to have the freedom of traveling. So that's kind of why I semi-followed his footsteps, because I enjoyed, like, the lifestyle of living, on base, being around multicultural people instead of the norm of my race. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed being around other cultures, learning different cultures. That excited me, learning different languages. I enjoyed that. We lived in Germany. I was speaking German at 2 years old, okay? Like, I learned to count at 2 years old. Riding trains. Like, I was doing a lot of stuff in Germany. So basically, that's kind of like why I semi-followed his footsteps or whatever. And my mother, she was like a model. She worked at the hospital before. Her final job was she was a cash register at they call it a beer store. But she did a lot too. But my favorite, obviously, career for her was a model because she was just so beautiful, 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 beautiful chocolate woman. And she taught me this thing to where, like, when I smile, she would tell me to, for a beautiful smile, you put Vaseline on your gums. Now, I don't do that. However, I feel like I've already perfected my smile, but she taught me that just in case, like, your mouth is dry, your lip won't get stuck on, your gums or whatever when you're trying to smile. But that's what she taught me. But listen, so what I'm saying is, don't allow your parents to dictate what you're going to do once you are of age, okay? Follow your dreams, okay? When I was a child, I would I used to watch this show called Ghostwriter, okay? I used to watch Ghostwriter, and they used to always have this composition book. And I remember it would say, like, some people, they would put like top secret on there. Okay, so I used to have composition books too. I used to have folders. I used to write top secret on them when I was in elementary. Okay, I used to write top secret on that. Do you know that I got a career field that I had top secret clearance? So what I'm trying to say is, divine day, Nick. What I'm trying to say is, you literally can create your future. You can write your life as a child. You can determine what you want to be as a child. So a lot of times our parents are trying to make us what they want us to be, okay? One of my parents, he said that I was a great, I was a great runner, okay? He said I had one of the best forms that he's ever seen, that I could just run, okay? My only problem was every time I was running, I was always looking back, to see who was close to me. But he said I had the perfect form ever, you know what I'm saying? So I would have been great, obviously, as a track star or whatever you want to call it. But that just wasn't my thing at that time, you know what I'm saying? So I did not follow his dream for me. I followed my dream, which obviously I was writing. I wanted to be top secret. I wanted to deal with stuff that was top secret, okay? Very important people. I wanted to deal with that type of stuff. And even like my last position, I was a senior program analyst, and I will say this, all of the careers that I had, they gave me so much knowledge to help me in the current situations that I have been in, okay? Because even with, the targeting, even with me being targeted, right? And the persecutions, I was able to use my analyst skills in the situations that I was put in to understand what is going on around me. I was able to analyze the situation, look at the pros and cons, okay, check out the patterns. I was able to understand the patterns, like in my neighborhood. Just understand everything just by the positions that I held. So I believe that I chose the perfect positions that I could have chose for the life that I am living, okay? I believe that I was on a divine path, not truly knowing, but I literally was on a divine path, because every position, even every person that I dated, even learning from their careers, it taught me about the targeting that was brought upon me, okay? Being targeted in your neighborhood, being targeted here in Biloxi, I was able to use skills that I've learned throughout my career, okay? That's what I was able to do. And I was able to apply the knowledge that I've learned to my current situation, and that helped me to get through it and to understand, okay, you're being targeted. now you can relax, okay? Instead of being paranoid, because a lot of times when you realize you're being targeted, you get a little paranoia, okay? You get paranoid. But oh, there's a weird spider right here. But you get paranoid when you realize you're being targeted, okay? That's the normal thing for people to do, especially if you're, under the influence of like smoking or something like that. That's just extra paranoia on top of that. But if you are able to process the information and truly think about what is going around you, you will not be paranoid anymore. You will understand what is going on, okay? You will truly know what's going on. So now I know, can't nobody mess with my mind anymore, okay? I have a strong mind. I have a strong mind. And all because I followed my own dream. When I first decided to go into the military, my mother did not want me to go. She was like, no, no, she did not want me to go, okay? If I could have lived with her like till now, she would have wanted me to live with her like my whole life. She never wanted me to leave the house, okay? She didn't want me to leave the crib. She wanted me to live at home my whole life, okay? I don't know what that was all about, but that's what she wanted for me. But me, I was like, you know what? I'm a big girl. I want to grow up, leave the hometown, especially where she was living. She was living in the country. We were living in a trailer. My room was so tiny. My first house that I purchased, my bathroom was bigger than my bedroom. And it made me feel so good of the success that I had, but it's like it had me also embarrassed to even invite my family to my home. Like, I didn't even want to like invite my mother to my home because I didn't want her to think that I was boasting and just showing off all the things that I had. So it took me a while to actually invite her to my home, but once I did, she brought my nephew with her, and he was like a toddler still. And let me tell you, he literally was in the jacuzzi every night, thinking he was in the pool. He wanted to go swimming every night in my jacuzzi, and he really enjoyed it. My mama, they both enjoyed, coming to the home and spending time with me. And if I would have known that, but that's the problem of being, abused as a child. You're afraid of your accomplishments, and you don't really want to tell people about your accomplishments. Even when I got my degree, I did not walk the stage. I did not tell anyone, okay? I told no one about my degree, and I didn't walk across the stage. It's because I was like ashamed of my accomplishments. And that's because of being abused, as a child. A lot of times people kind of, they give the spotlight to certain people in the family. Certain people can have the spotlight. Oh, I have this, I have that, and then everybody else just has to, be under them. So I was still in that generational curse of hiding my true self, hiding my accomplishments. But now I don't, do that anymore. But that's another generational curse that we need to break is, if you have an accomplishment, do not be afraid to speak about it. You may just motivate someone else, to do better in life. Like another generational curse is, don't follow someone else's dream because that's what they want for you. I know a family, they literally, everyone in that family is some part of, in the medical field, and whether it's the children that decided to do that, I'm not sure, but they're all in the medical field, like, say for instance, if your mother was a flight attendant, she's like, yeah, I want you to be a flight attendant. I'm gonna get you, I can get you a job. You can be a flight attendant, stuff like that. But I just think you should follow your own dreams. My parents, they also worked where I was, and before I got there, before I got out of the military, I just took off like a whole year and I went to school, but my parents were already working in the positions, and not once did I ask them to put me on. I wanted to put my own self on. I never took any offerings for anyone for a position. Just because my parents were working there, I didn't want people to think that I'm only there because my parents got me in. You know, I worked. I worked for my positions. Okay? I did those things on my own. I get no handouts. I don't think I've ever got a handout. Everything I have worked for, you know, on my own. No one has put me into position. Besides, okay, so like, as in, let me see, look, last year, I think, last year, my sister, she does marketing. So she had me do this little Jeep thing with her. But those are like little jobs, you know, that she's like, hey, we got this job going. Do you want to do it? And I'll say yes or no. So that's something that she will do. But like other people, no one has put me on anything. Okay? Anything. Nope. So again, I want to say, follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. And don't let anyone manipulate you to do what they want you to do, okay? Don't think that you have to follow your parents because they're in these high positions. Don't think that you have to follow your sister because she's doing something extraordinary. You know, what truly makes you happy? You know what I'm saying? What makes you happy? Not what makes someone else happy. And a lot of times our parents are doing things that's probably not just making them happy. They're probably stressed out at work. You know what I'm saying? And then you following their dream or what they're doing, and the whole time then now you're going to be stressed out at work. Like, no. Okay? Follow your dreams. Okay? Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. And another dream when I was younger, I wanted to be a pediatrician. And as I got older, I wanted to work at NASA. Honestly, I wanted to be an astronaut. But like my first career field in the Air Force was I was a space system operator. And I thought that was just the best job ever. Okay, the best career field ever, to be a space system operator. And what a space system operator does is you fly satellites, okay? But I'm here to tell you, if I would have been in that career field, for 20 years, if I was in that career for 20 years, I would have been doing a fake job. So I'm so grateful that I am not in that career field anymore. Okay? Because when the Most High created this place, He created a vault, a firmament, a ceiling, okay? He sits on His throne above this thing, okay? So nothing can come in or come out until He says so. But I'll get to that. I'm gonna do another live and or another video, and we're gonna talk about the firmament, because yeah, we're gonna talk about that, because no. And then another thing. Let me just say this: if you are a Christian, you are religious, whatever it is that you believe in, if you are any of those things that believe in the Most High, you believe in the Most High. If you believe in the Most High, you do not believe in the NASA. Okay? You don't believe in that. Because how could they go against the Most High? Go back to Genesis. Go back to Genesis. Go back to Genesis and read that. Again, like I said, I'll do another live and we'll break that down a little bit more, because no, you cannot believe in those things and believe in the Most High. It doesn't work like that. Okay? That's hot and cold. And the Most High is not allowing us to be hot and cold at all. I know people that are religious and they swear they love to watch the rockets. They love to watch all of that stuff. Yeah, you can watch it, but believing in it, y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. You better wake up. We are in a vault, a ceiling, a roof, a firmament. Okay? That is the truth. And one day, eventually, you guys will find out. Eventually, you'll find out the truth, okay? Eventually, the truth will come out. If you're not doing your own research, if you don't want to go into the Bible, it will come out. But again, follow your dreams, okay? Don't let anyone choose your dream for you, okay? Because that's not following your dreams, okay? A dream is supposed to be exciting, you know? You can't wait. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Like right now, I'm dreaming, and yeah, I'm dreaming right now. But that's my dream. It's for me, okay? It's something that the Most High it's for me. Okay? It's for me and the Most High right now. But I'm very excited about my dream. Okay? I'm so excited about my dream. But like right now I'm dreaming. And you never stop dreaming, okay? You never stop dreaming. There's some people that go to sleep and they don't even dream, okay? And even so, while I was under the influence, a lot of times that stuff messes with your head where you don't dream or whatever. It'll mess with your dreams. We're supposed to be dreaming, okay? Like nightly. You're supposed to be dreaming nightly, okay? Basically. Unless a witch or a warlock is messing with your dreams, okay? But you're supposed to be dreaming nightly. So, I'm a dreamer. And, yeah, I got some dreams. And I will follow them. And they will come true, okay? It's inevitable. My dreams will come true. Okay? They will. And if you dream, your dreams will come true as well. Okay? But just dream. And if you're not dreaming, understand that you probably have something that you need to heal. Okay? But we're dreaming every night. You dream every night. You dream every night. I mean, I look forward to going to sleep tonight to dream. Daydream too. You can daydream. See it, okay? Seeing it is believing it. If you can even vision it, but just think about it, write it down, dream about it. I mean, watch movies to cater to what it is that you want. Listen to podcasts to cater to what you want in your life. Go out in nature, ground. That will actually help you manifest dreams faster, you know. But I'm patient in my dreams. I'm patient. And again, I've been dreaming my whole life. Even when I was a child, I wanted to change my name. I wanted to change my name to Sunny. I know it sounds weird, but like Sunny, Sunny. I wanted to change my name to Sunny, and now that I think about it, it's like I like to be in the sun. I enjoy being out in the sun. I even sun gaze, okay? So, I don't know if that's connected, but hey, it is what it is. I really enjoy life, and I'm a dreamer. And I'm asking, what are your dreams? Okay? If you have children too, don't let them steer you away from your dreams. Don't let your family steer you away from your dreams. Don't let your friends steer you away from your dreams, because a lot of times we have very big dreams and our friends can't even fathom the dream that we have because it's unreachable for them. So they will may possibly talk you out of your dreams, but don't let anyone, talk you out of your dreams. Not even a teacher. Don't let your teachers talk you out of your dreams. Not anyone. No one. And see your dreams through. See your dreams through. Okay? See your dreams through. And keep going. Keep going. And I'm going to end this live, and I may start another one. But follow your dreams. I love you, and Yahweh loves you. And this is a message from Aker's Divine Devotion.